Hi everyone. In last two videos, I explained standard Ethernet. In this video, I am going to explain fast Ethernet. Fast Ethernet is nothing but original Ethernet technique with data rate 100 Mbps. Okay, we will discuss fast Ethernet. Fast Ethernet, the data rate is 100 Mbps. IEEE create Fast Ethernet under the name 802.3U. Fast Ethernet was designed to compete with LAN protocol such as FDDI or fiber channel. Means why they are designed means to compete with LAN protocol such as FDDI and fiber channel. Okay. What is the goals of this fast Ethernet? Upgrade data rate to 100 Mbps. Means we are going to upgrade the standard Ethernet is 10 Mbps. Here we have upgraded this data rate to 100 Mbps. Okay, and compatible with standard Ethernet. To compete with standard Ethernet. Okay, that is the goal of the fast Ethernet. Next, keep same 48-bit address. Okay, we are keeping the same address as standard Ethernet. Frame format also same as standard Ethernet. Minimum and maximum frame length also same as standard Ethernet only. Okay, only a difference is you are going to upgrade the data rate from 10 Mbps to 100 Mbps. Okay, means fast Ethernet having the data rate 100 Mbps. Next, what is the access method of the fast Ethernet? Is nothing but same as standard Ethernet. Fast Ethernet uses access method as same as standard Ethernet. In standard Ethernet we used CSMA/CD access method. Here also we are using the same CSMA/CD access method only. Okay, we are going to use star topology here. Here we are using the star topology. For star topology, there are two choices. In off duplex, station are connected via hub. Means there are two choices for the star topology. Means there are two duplex, off duplex and full duplex. In off duplex, station are connected via hub. Using hub, we are going to connect the station. Here we need CSMA/CD. In a full duplex, station are connected via switch with buffer at each part. Means you are going to use hub, you are using switch. Okay, yes, CSMA/CD is needed. Here no need for the CSMA/CD because for duplex, full duplex, we are using two wires, one for receiving, another one for sending. Receiving and sending are done at the same time, so there is no collision, so we don't need CSMA/CD. That's it. Okay, next, there is a concept called auto negotiation. What is meant by auto negotiation? Auto negotiation is nothing but new feature added to fast Ethernet. One new feature add ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ for the standard Ethernet, that is auto negotiation. Okay, auto negotiation, it provides the station and hub with range of capacities. Means it going to provide the range for the station and the hub also. Okay, next, it used for the following process. To allow two devices to negotiate the mode or data rate of the operation. Means negotiation means discussion. Okay, two devices will going to discuss among them, then they will decide and they will come for one agreement, that is negotiation. To allow incompatible device to connect to one another, means if there is no compatible, also using this negotiation we can connect. For example, device with maximum capacity 10 Mbps can communicate with a device 100 Mbps capacity. Means suppose two device, one is 10 Mbps capacity, another one is 100 Mbps capacity. To communicate with these two is not possible. Okay, by using auto negotiation we can communicate it between this 100 Mbps and 10 Mbps devices. Okay, that is the explanation of this example. To allow one device to have multiple capacities. Okay, means to allow one device to have multiple capacity, means one device can have multiple capacities. Okay, to allow a station to check a hub capacity, means here station can check up capacity also. This is auto negotiation. Auto negotiation is new feature added for the fast Ethernet. What is the important of this auto negotiation in fast Ethernet? Means to allow two devices to discuss the mode or data rate of the operation. To allow incompatible devices to connect to one another, means two with different capacity they can connect. To allow one device to have multiple capacity, means once one device can have multiple capacity like 10, 1000 and then like this. Okay, next data rate. Okay, next to allow station to check, means station can check the hub capacity. Okay, these are the importance of this auto negotiation. Next is physical layer. Physical layer in fast Ethernet more complicated than the one of standard Ethernet. Means the physical layer in the fast Ethernet is more complement than the standard Ethernet. Features of this layers are topology, implementation and encoding. Some of the features of this physical layer is topology, implementation and encoding. We know what is meant by topology. Topology is nothing but how we are going to connect the devices in the network. Okay, what are the topology, how we are going to implement, what is the coding technique we are going to use, we are going to discuss. Okay, one by one. First we are going to discuss what is the topology we are using, next implementation, next encoding and decoding techniques. Okay, topology. Fast Ethernet used to connect two or more stations together. This fast Ethernet used to connect two or more stations together. Means you are going to use to connect two or more stations together. If there are only two stations, we are going to use point to point topology. If there are more, means more than two, means suppose 3 stations is there or 4 stations is there, means we are going to use star topology. In star topology, all the stations are connected to one hub. Okay, you can see that Here we are going to use only two stations. We use point to point. Here we use a three station. We are connected to one hub or switch, that is star topology. Means there are two types of topology. We use it in this fast Ethernet. One is point to point, next one is star. In star only two stations are connected using one single link, and in star topology three or three or more stations are connected to one single hub, that is star. Okay, next implementation. Okay, implementation can be done using 2 wires or 4 wires. Okay, 2 wires means, if you are using 2 wires means we use category 5 UTP, means 100 base TX, or fiber optical cables 10 Mbps 100 base FX. Okay, next we are using 4 wires means for implementation we are going to use category 3 UTP 100 base T4, means here UTP means unshielded twisted pair wire. Okay, UTP means unshielded twisted pair wire. Okay, you can see here, 2 wire implementation use category 5 UTP, and 2 wires implementation can use fiber optical cable, nothing but 100 Mbps TX, 100 base TX, 100 base FX. Okay, next 4 wires implementation use category 3 UTP. You can see that implementation of 3 types. First two are using 2 wires, last implementation using 4 wires. Here we use 5 UTP, here we use optical cable as a medium, here you use 3 UTP. Okay, next medium length. Okay, medium length of this wires is 100 meters, 185 meters, 100 meters. Next, how many pairs? 2 pairs, 2, 4, means how many wires you are using? 2 wires. 2 wires also here we are going to use 4 wires. What are the encoding technique? 4B 5B plus MLT3. Here also these two uses same encoding. This last step using 2 8B bar T CT 6T. Okay, these are the encoding. Now we are going to discuss one by one encoding techniques. How we are going to implement this 100 base TX. Okay, 100 base TX use 2 pairs of twisted pair cable. Okay, then it may use UTP, means unshielded twisted pair, or STP, spanning tree protocol. Okay, you can see here, this is first step 100 base TX, means this one 100 base TX, means here we are going to use 2 pairs of twisted pair cable. You can see that 2 UTP category 5. Okay, we are using 2 pairs of twisted pair cable. Okay, it may be UTP or STP. Twisted pair may be a UTP or STP. Okay, and we are using encoding technique as multi-level transport 3 encoder, means we are using MLT. Okay, as a encoder. Okay, it is good bandwidth, it is having the good bandwidth, so we are using MLT3 as a encoding technique. We use it as a MLT3 as a encoder. Okay, it is having a good bandwidth, and we used this 4b bar 5b. Okay, b represent the data element, 4 data element bar 5 data element encoder. Why we are using this 4b bar 5b for bit synchronization? Because there is no synchronization in this MLT3 encoders. For synchronization of bit we are using this 4b bar 5b encoder. Okay, means it going to feed 125 Mbps to this encoder. Okay, this is first type 100 base TX. Next same way 100 base FX. Okay, here we are going to use 2 pairs of optical cable. Here we use 2 pairs of twisted pair in 100 base TX. Here in 100 base FX we are using 2 pairs of optical cable. Okay, then here we are using NRZ-I encoder. Here we used MLT3 encoder. We used here NRZ-I encoder. What is meant by NRZ? Means non-return to zero I encoder we used here. Okay, and we are also used this 4b bar 5b encoder. Why we are using 4b bar 5b encoder? For bit synchronization, because there is no synchronization, bits not having this synchronization in NRZ-I encoder. So we are using this 4b bar 5b encoder. Here the 10 Mbps will be converted to 125 Mbps. It will be transferred to this NRZ encoder. Then it will move on to one cable. Next cable we are going to, for NRZ decoder, next 125 Mbps will move on to 4b bar 5b. Then it will move on to next decoder, and it is going to get the data. Okay, next last one is 10 base 40. Means here we are going to use 4 wires. Okay, we are going to use 4 wires. Okay, 10 base 40 use 4 pairs of UTP for transmitting 100 Mbps. Means each will have the 10 Mbps. Okay, 100 Mbps. Okay, here UTP means unshared twisted pair. Each UTP cannot easily handle more than 25 mega bound. Bound is signal rate. Okay, bound is signal rate. One pair switch between sender and receiver. We are using one switch between sender and receiver. 3 pairs of UTP can handle only 75 mega bound. Means you can see that 1, 2, 3. 3 pairs of UTP can handle only 75 mega bound. Okay, here encoding and decoding is more complicated. Okay, more complicated. Here we need encoding scheme convert 100 Mbps to 75 mega bound. Okay, signal. Means this data rate should be converted into signal rate. So we are using 8B bar 60 encoder. You can see that means what is meant by 8B bar 60? Nothing but 8 data element encoded as a 6 signal elements. Means you are going to convert this 8 data element into 6 signal elements. Means you are going to convert data element to signal element. Means 10 Mbps use only 6 bar 8 into 100 Mbps or 75 megabound. Okay, means here we have to convert this data element to signal element. We are using this 8B bar 60. Same way here also you can see that there are 4 elements, where 4 elements having the 25 means we are going to get 100. Okay, this is data rate is 100. Here we have to upgrade to 125, means that is 10B bar 5B. Means the 4 data rate is converted into 5 data rate. Nothing but each one having 25 means 25 means 100 plus 25 is 125. Okay, this 100 is converted into 125 using 4B bar 5B encoder. Okay, that's it. That is the completion of this fast Ethernet. In next video I am going to explain gigabit Ethernet and 10 gigabit Ethernet. Okay, that will be end of this chapter. In next video I am going to explain this 2 types. Okay, thank you. Bye. Today I explain this fast Ethernet.